one of my big fears reopening after the shutdown was that I knew I wasn't going to be able to see as many people in the salon, right? So behind the chair. As a Summit 4AA, anyone who can relate to that understands that we juggle multiple guests in the salon at one time. With the help of some amazingly talented teammates and associates, we made it happen, and it was a beautiful, Summit calls it a beautifully choreographed dance, and it is. It is. There was nothing bad about that process at all, but reopening after the shutdown, that was just not allowed. It was one guest at a time in the salon, per service provider, no overlapping whatsoever. And I thought to myself, well, how could I ever live off of seeing one person at a time? It had been years since I saw one guest at a time behind the chair, and that was the part that I thought was going to be temporary. And then I would go back to double booking and triple booking and doing all of that. And then I realized, let's fast forward, because again, I could stay on this topic forever, quality over quantity. And I realized that if I could give a beautiful guest experience to one person at a time who was enjoying multiple services, higher quality, taking really, really great care of less people who are willing to and open to spending more money, that could be a beautiful process. And that is exactly what started happening slowly, naturally, because the results of COVID. And then we got really intentional about it. And we thought, well, we might not have to go back to seeing multiple people at a time behind the chair, that we might be able to take this idea and run with it. And that is when the transformation of my clientele sort of started. And then made a sort of brave decision to increase all of my services by $20 each. So my haircut went from $64 to $84.
$64 to $84, that's a $20 increase. Was that all at one price increase?
All at once.
Wow. And you're saying every service that I rendered, I added $20 to that.
I did.
So that basically ventilated your clientele. Whoever, unless somebody was seriously, in love with you and your work and the experience, they I'm going to call it, kind of trickle down to the next tier or the lower tier. Great ride, my friends. If you liked it, subscribe on my YouTube and I'll take you on the ride of your life.